Hello, this is Des here at Grok Trade, and it is Thursday, April 26, 2012. Markets go bullish today. We have the Dow up 114 points, up 0.87%. The S&P up 0.67%. Nasdaq up 0.7%. Russell's up 0.76%, and the banks up 0.45%. Banks lagging most all day long. You have the VIX here dropping 3.33%, confirming today's upward move. Gold up 0.88%, and IMNGLD. And I purchased that yesterday. See, SLV silver, we're up 1%, crude oil up 0.3%, and we have UUP, which is the US dollar, down just a fraction here. And anyway, before we get into this, for those that are users of my website, and when I say users, somebody that's been using and watching our videos more than 3 months, I am looking for a high caliber group to be part of my focus group. Anyway, what I'm looking for is people that would be interested in helping me and helping us by answering questions. And we're going to have 1 to 2 online focus groups, and they'll be exclusive just to those who are invited in. And I'm looking for those people who are business minded, those who are creative, those that have a professional slant to them. If you are interested in being part of a focus group for Grok Trade and the website, send me an email directly at des, at groktrade.com, and in the subject line put focus group, and I'll get back to you ASAP. But anyway, let's take a look here at the markets. What we see here, talking about this symmetrical triangle or bullish pennant that has broke out quite high here. One of our Grok graduate students, his name's Brent, said, well, how about another trend line here? Resistance coming across here, which is parallel with this support, this trend line. So we have 2 lines coming across. So in theory, this drop and this little flag waving in the wind would be considered a bearish flag. As of yesterday, spot on. Today, that bear flag is starting to take on a new shape, it looks like. However, I don't think that we're out of the woods yet on that. If I were to draw another line from resistance to resistance, we're at that resistance point. And if we decide to drop, if I were to, let's copy this and bring that down right here, you can see we have actually 2 perfectly parallel lines. So I don't think we're out of the woods quite yet when it comes to this bear flag. Now I know I'm drawing a gazillion lines on this, but I try to color code them so you can see them all right. But the 2 red ones are pretty important to me. But just to confuse matters, I'm going to bring in the Fibonacci retracement, go from this high area down to this low area. As long as we can stay below the 61.8, which is right there, then we actually went above that. So we're above the 61.8. We closed right there. So because of that, the bear flag is in question. Now, tomorrow, pre-market, we have a huge report coming out. It only comes out once a quarter. It is the quarterly GDP. That is a massive, massive report. It'd be really interesting to see what is reported and how the markets will digest that information once it is delivered to us. This morning pre-market, we had jobless claims come in. It's the weekly jobless claims came in higher than expected. It came in at 388,000, and we were expecting 375,000. So this is actually the 10th consecutive week we've missed estimates by going higher than expected. So as far as the macroeconomics are concerned on the job front, things just aren't looking that good. It will be interesting to see what the unemployment rate brings us at that next report. Take a look here at gold. And gold had a nice little pop yesterday. When I saw it come down, touch this trend line, and bounce back up, I thought, yep, it cleared out all the sellers. Buyers are coming in. I went ahead and made a purchase, and then popped today. We're above the 20-day moving average, and I think that we're looking for some more upside potential. If I go to a monthly chart, you can see we have this little pullback with a little doji type formation or a hammer, at a major support line. So if we do start to rally, there's a lot of upside potential here, but this is a danger zone because we're at support. If it does fail that support, you can expect to see a major sell-off at that point. Now let's also take a look at Apple. Apple has been front and center. This is a monthly chart, up, 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 up. Now we have what is called a spinning top, and a spinning top after an extended run, especially when you have an exponential move like we've had in the last 3 to 4 months in Apple. A lot of times you get a correction, so keep that in mind. On the weekly chart, we had a bull pullback, but now we have what is called a piercing pattern, reversal pattern. And that's heading higher, but we still need to get a positive tick on the MACD to go higher. On the daily chart, we had this gap up, and we're finding support here at the 20-day moving average. And good news, we're expanding our team. As I shared yesterday, we have two Spanish-speaking analysts. One, Miguel, who's active now. If you speak Spanish or know someone that does, wants to get into trading or is already a trader, make sure you look at Miguel's videos. And then we have Nitza coming in, and Nitza will be doing videos on stocks and ETFs and what she's seeing. And then we have a futures ES trader coming in that will be doing our futures. So really looking forward to this new group, so stay tuned. So anyway, we have some webinars coming up, and I'm going to sign off here as your future mentor. Thank you for being a part and sharing this with a friend.